the recent months, more and more debate is going on around toxic work cultures, bad work culture in India. And I'm sure all of us are wondering and discussing what are the reasons. So, hi, this is Namisha, and in this video, we are going to talk about the 5 basic reasons which lead to the toxic culture in India in terms of the work culture. And we will also going forward in the series, we will also discuss how to handle these toxic work cultures. So let's begin. So the first reason I feel for India having toxic work culture is the way we look at power, the way we have a very hierarchical society, top, down, money, status. There's a lot of emphasis on that, and it has been there since maybe colonization, since the British were there, since the kings and so on, that the people who are working are always in that serving mode, servant reality. This is in the subconscious. We still feel this somehow, and people who are in the position of giving salaries or having money, they feel highly privileged and they feel they have this power which they should execute on others to exist. And this imbalance of power, human beings not realizing the difference between two human beings or not being able to claim your own space because of this power structure is the first root of toxicity. It is very difficult in India to talk to a boss, to really put your point across and so on. And it is something that we are not even taught. So from this we come to the second reason, which is this culture where we always avoid conflict. So we are constantly avoiding conflict. Jaane do na, kya farak padta hai, apne ko kya. So these are the things which we use in our real life, and this is something we also do in society. We're always we're taught that acha, bado ke aage awaaz nahi karna, ya especially maybe as women you are taught even not to talk and not to take a stand. And all that comes in play when we are in society, when we are working, when there is a difference in what we need and what is being asked for us to do, we are able to not stand and claim our stand, and we do whatever is asked for us. We overwork because we want to avoid conflict and we want to exist. So that fear comes up. We are uncomfortable handling conflict because we think conflict is only about raising our voices and arguing. Conflict can also be sorted by talking in a very, very adult manner, one-on-one, but we are not taught as a society generally to handle it that way. It is assumed that people in authority and power will be fair and we have to obey them. And they take advantage of this. By now, it's being taken advantage of. Thirdly, the hustle culture, the overwork that we emphasize. Right from years and years now, we have been overworking. Right today, 24-month child or a 2-year-old child starts going to a crèche, going to right brain training and phonetics and whatnot. In schools earlier, 2 decades ago or so, there was only school and there were no classes. But to make up for the competition and to rise up and to do things, we have classes now in school. Today, even children don't have any free time. So adults are obviously also over hustling and overdoing things, and they think that will lead them to better life. But this cycle just goes on and it is taking a toll on life. And because of the other factors, you really are not growing in life, but you are getting overworked and tired and exhausted. It's a very vicious cycle. So that is another thing. The overwork that we glorify, that is one thing that happens. Fourthly, there is this weakness of labor laws, right? The law enforcement in our country is very, very weak. There are laws, a very few laws which take care of the working professional, and they are also played with, and we are all very aware of that. Corruption is very, very high in our society right now. So because of that also, the laws are not put in place and they can be very easily taken for granted. And that is why also the implementation is very poor at the workplaces. Last but not the least, which all of us know, is the high unemployment, the high population rate that we have. And because of that, the high competition. So, it's a very self-explanatory term that because of these reasons also we succumb to the unusual demands. We keep running and we keep falling prey to the toxic work culture. So going forward in my videos in the further series, I will be coming up with a series called Defeating Toxicity at Workplace, which will have means and ways in which you can handle toxicity. See, we can all change jobs. That is one way of going about it. But it is not easy to change jobs, and it is no guarantee that your new job will also be not toxic. As much research as you want to do and everything that you want to find out, it is still possible that you end up in a workplace which is not really a good workplace. And if you even end up in a good place, there is no guarantee it will continue to be a good place. We live in 2024 where a lot of things change overnight. There is lots of ups and downs globally. Things happen and they affect us. And that is why it is possible that we all have to learn to actually deal with the toxic behavior right where we are. While we can always look for the jobs and so on, but this is also something that we need to learn. So that is what I will cover in the future videos. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment anything that you feel. Thank you.